This is video number 24, the Book 2 series for viola students. And in this video, we're going to learn how to play flats. We're going to learn B flats as one of our first flats. And so I need you to open to page 20 in your book. And then let's kind of review some things I've talked about before in previous videos. Remember, every single note, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all notes have three different positions. They have sharp, they have natural, and they have flat. When something's natural, we most often just use the letter name. If something is sharp, we have to also say like C sharp or F sharp. Or if we just say F, that's just an F natural. Okay? Now, to make something, if you want to make something sharp and it's a natural, you go higher. So F natural to F sharp, you had to go higher, right? Now, if we want to take something that's natural and make it flat, we need to go lower because the flat is the lowest sounding. So we're going to be dealing with B flat today. So I want you to put your second finger down on the G string, on the tape. Second finger, I don't have a second finger tape on this instrument, but you guys do, or you should. High 2 down on the G string. This is just called B. It's already natural. So think about go to the D string real quick. High 2 on the D string, on the tape, that was F sharp. When you take a sharp note and make it lower, it becomes natural. You had C sharp. You took that sharp note and made it lower, it became natural. Well, B is already natural, okay? A high 2 on the tape, just plain old B, also known as B natural. So when we take that note and make it lower, it becomes B flat, okay? If you were to go to the E string, this is called E, also known as E natural. If you were to make that lower, that would be called E flat. Okay, now how do we know what a flat is in music? Well, there's a symbol. Just like there was a symbol for sharp and natural, there's a symbol for flat. This was the sharp sign, looks like a number sign or a hashtag or a pound sign. The natural sign was like the L and the 7 put together, okay? The flat sign happens to look like a B, okay? That is the flat sign. It's good for all of the notes, not just B. All right, I know it's just coincident that it looks like B and B flat is the first one we're learning. That is what the flat sign looks like, okay? So if you see a flat in front of a B, that's going to be B flat. You see this symbol in front of an E, it's going to be E flat. You see it in front of a D, it's going to be D flat. No matter what the note, that is what the flat sign looks like. Some kids get confused by that because the first one we learn is a B flat. Just the flat sign happens to kind of look like a B. All right, so I want you to put your low 2 on the G string. Again, this is B flat, not B natural. B natural was here. High 2 was B natural. This is B flat. Play 4 B flats on the G string. Make sure your instrument's really well in tune and have your tuner nearby on your stand. Echo me 4 B flats. And go. B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat. Now do 2 A's, one finger, and 2 B flats. 2 A's, 2 B flats. A, B flat, B flat. Now do 2 B flats and 2 C's. B flat, C, C. Now I want you to do B flat, C, D, use 4th finger. Elbow around, pressing hard. B flat, C, D, D. B flat, C, stretch, D, D. Now go D, C, B flat, B flat. And go D, C, B flat, B flat. Now do G, A, B flat, B flat. G, A, B flat, B flat. Now again, how do we know when to play B flat? Eventually the key signature is going to tell us, look at 92. When this book teaches you new notes, quite often it won't use a key signature. We discovered that when we learned high 3s and all that, but it is using a key, it's not using key signature here. It's using just the accidentals. So, has a flat sign in front of the first note of number 92, but remember that flat sign is good for the whole measure. So all of those B's are flat. Then measure 2, all of those B's are flat also. Measure 3, all the B's are flat in the whole thing, okay? All right, let's shadow bow 92. 1, 2, low 2, B flat, go, B flat. 92, B flats. 1, 2, low 2, B flat, go. B flat, B flat, B flat. Now C, and stretch the 4, B flat, off. Okay? If you've got that, let's go ahead and go on to 93. Now, the book uses songs you already know when you're learning new notes because it helps you. It helps you to know if you're playing in 2. This is rolling along. This is going to be tricky because you're going to go from 4th finger down to low 2. All right, shadow bow at first, 93. Elbows around and really stretching for that 4th finger on the G string. 93, 1, 2, shadow bow, go. D, C, now B flat, stretch the 4, rest, C, right on the tape, don't let it get too high. Stretch that 4, stretch that 4, and roll lift. Now low 2, stretch the 4. 1, take, 2, take, off. Okay, play that with me. And this is a really good one because you probably can memorize it quickly and you know what it's supposed to sound like. So you can watch your tuner and really get it in tune. Okay, play 93 with me. Stretch those 4s up. 1, 2, 93, and go. Now low 2. Stretch the 4. Now C's. Stretch that 4. And go lift. Low 2. Stretch the 4. 1, take, 2, take, rest. Okay? Now, if you've got that pretty well in tune, go ahead and go on to 94 with me. If not, pause and try that again and get that 4 stretched up and the low 2 back and the 3 right on the tape. Okay, shadow bow 94. Again, they're just using accidentals to let us know when to play B flat. Eventually, we'll be using it within a key signature. Shadow bow 94 starts on low 2 for B flat. Ready, and go. B flat, C. Now stretch the 4. The 4. Now 1 on the C. Stretch that 4. Okay, look at the first measure of the second line. If you miss that low note, look at it carefully. That is a D on the C string. That's 1 finger on the C string. Hopefully you remembered that. But we haven't done C string enough to really know. So if you forgot, that's okay. But memorize it now, okay? That's a first finger on the C string. So you gotta go from 4 to 1. Play that with me now. 94, 1, 2, 94, and go. Stretch. Now stretch the 4. 1, take, 2, take, 3, take, and stretch. Make it the 1. Temporarily skip page 21. I want to continue with B flat. Skip over to page 22 now and look down at number 101. Now remember, when you have a B flat in the key signature, which we haven't seen yet, but we're going to, in the next video we will. When you have a B flat in the key signature, that means B's all over the instrument are flat. So we've got to learn this other flat too. So we learned B flat on the G string. Well, where else do you have a B? You have a B on the A string. So if you have a key signature that says B flat, what do we got to do? We can't play this note. This is a B. What do we do? To take a natural note and make it lower, that makes it flat, okay? To make a natural note and make it flat, you lower it. So this is going to be a low 1. Now, we've not played low 1 before. Now, low 1's a little bit tricky, okay? Well, a lot of times people will do this when they play low 1. Don't do that. You need to move your finger from the base of the finger. Let me show you how that moves. See how that moves back there from this part of your finger? That's how we move it back. We don't flatten the wrist out, okay? That's one thing, because if you do that, then all your other notes can be out of tune. You also have a bad tone. So we got to move it from the base of the finger back. And here's the other trick. Where the notes needs to be, where the string needs to stop, it's between that tape and that nut. So that means my fingernail needs to go halfway in between. What does that mean? That my finger is slightly closer to the nut than it's to the tape. Don't put it right in the middle. It's going to be too high if you do that. Slightly closer to the nut. The fingernail should be in between the nut and the tape. Right in the middle there. Now, this is why we use our tuner a lot, okay? So do a low one on the A, B flat on the A string. Look at your tuner. Play 4 B flats on the A. And go. B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat. Check your wrist. Make sure you didn't do this. Move it from the bass. Now do 2 B flats and 2 C's. Now these are C naturals. They're low 2s, but look at the big space. It's going to feel like a high 2, but it's not. B flat and C. Echo me. B flat, C, C. Now do two B flats and 2 D's. Stretch it up there, B flat and high D. And go, B flat. Now stretch it, high D, high D. Now do B flat, C, D, D. And go, B flat, C, D, D. Now do B flat, D, big stretch. B flat, D, B flat, D. Now there is no shortcut to learning to play these in tune. You just have to use your tuner and do what I'm doing with you right now. Do it just at different intervals, okay? Once you can do that a lot. Before you practice any of these, do that so that you learn how it's supposed to sound and your muscles learn how it's supposed to feel. And you'll have muscle memory and you'll have good ears. Your tuner is going to be your best friend with this. Okay, play 101. No need to shadow bow, just play it. All the B's are flat. 101. We're skipping 99 and 100. We'll get to those later. 101. 1, 2, B flat, low 1. B flat, now C. Now stretch up. Okay? If you need to pause and play that again, please do so. Go on to 102, but I do want you to shadow bow this through once. 102, B flat, low 1, ready, and go. B flat, now C, now stretch the 3. D, C natural, now B flat. Good, check your wrist, make sure it hadn't gone flat. You're moving from the base of the finger. 102, play it now. 1, 2, 102 and go. Now stretch it up. Okay, practice these with a tuner, get all this stuff really well in tune so you'll be ready to build on that knowledge and be ready for your next video.